Hey, Gavax here. Well, it happened. Madden 21's trailer got leaked a little bit early, about 8 hours before it's supposed to debut. But I'm going to turn off my face cam. Let's just watch through it first, and then I'm going to break down what I saw in addition to some of the features. Shout out to Madden School for leaking it. So we'll just take a look. I don't know, you guys could probably see Madden School. Oh, we'll give them credit in a second. But let's watch it. Enjoy. Here we go.
Jackson gonna take it himself. Spins inside the 5. Dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens.
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all take. Brand new chicks, you don't know that I can face it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Listen to the feedback now. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack now. I'm real proud of this girl, she good. Disappeared to the place that she had today. They trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get it back. Go and get it back. I can just hope she don't feel bad. Cause bitch you do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was coming through. Cause I'm open to it. I know that you miss it, but you gon' get through it. I can help you with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. Go and bring the beat back. Go and bring the beat back. Beat back. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automatic. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hate. Brand new chicks, you don't know that I can face it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that shit.
All right, so there's the trailer, okay? Looks interesting, and I think I want to break that down, but I also want to talk about some of the things that's also been teased. I think it was from like a different country's version of Madden 21 that got leaked. I would assume, looks like at the beginning of the video, it looks like they are also, they're also leaking it. So it is what it is. They found it somewhere, it doesn't matter. Face of the franchise, Rise to Fame is teased part of it before we'll go back through the trailer. Rise to Fame and become immortalized in NFL 21. You transcend NFL history and shape your own path to greatness. Now, I hate it. Face of the franchise, unless they make it some sort of like 2K park situation where you can customize your character, play online like that, I hate it. Waste of time. They put so many resources into it, and we play it for a couple hours, and it's done for the year. Horrible. They must have some sort of metrics, or I think the problem is the person that became the creative director came up from Face of the franchise, so it's his baby. He'll keep playing it, he'll keep doing it until it just, I don't know, goes away, or he goes away. So, I hate it. I hate the first part. Spend too much time on that shit. Get it gone. Fuck. Okay? Take control. Master innovative running enhancements and live playbooks around the score in Madden 21. Now, I love live playbooks. Those who don't know what live playbooks are, they're basically playbooks that update through the year as teams run more plays in different formations. Madden adds them into the game and adapts and changes the playbooks. It was something that they did like a half and half this year because the old playbook system was kind of like limiting. So live playbooks, I love it. Keep it going through the year. Love it, love it, love it. Hope they keep updating those things and don't kind of like forget about them. Innovative running enhances. I'm kind of interested here because I think Madden 20 did the running game, at least for the ball carrier, really well. It was a lot better control than 19. The one-cut system in 19 was terrible. I'm glad they revamped it. It looks like they're revamping it again, which, makes me nervous because I thought they did a pretty good job. Of course, defense couldn't quite keep up because we all know about their, gap assignments, holding the edge to try to stop the stretch, pursuit, tackling, all had issues. But I am interested in the running enhancements that they're advertising. And then X Factor 2.0. X Factor abilities, fresh out of the lab, are designed to elevate stars to generate new generation of Madden 21. X Factors don't matter as much to me as abilities. We'll see what abilities that they come with. So there it is. It will have, they say team play because it'll be online multiplayer 2 to 6, which is cool. You'll be able to upgrade for free from the PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5, just like with Xbox One to Xbox Series X. I'm guessing your MUT team will carry over too, just like last generation, probably even smoother. Back to the trailer though. So it's not looking great right now for Madden 21 for those like advertisers, right? It's Madden 20 times 2. And we'll see what else they have coming, and we'll do a video when they do their live stream on Madden 21. All right, anyways, back to this video. Back to what we're going through. So we got some... Lamar Jackson's the cover guy. So we're going to basically talk about him. They talk about... There's the option offense. Yeah, I got it muted. So they got the option. They got the running. Sweet spin, I guess. Dodge the tackles. Like, the spin, I don't love spins that, like, net guys into animations, but, like, when you see this, what's kind of cool about this spin here is that it doesn't look like, what is that, TJ Watt? Doesn't look like he gets into much of an animation outside of this. It looks like he just gets beat because Lamar changes the field on him. Does that make sense? Like, he doesn't get sucked in it, like Madden 18 when they sucked you in an animation, he couldn't do anything. It looks like he just gets beat on the field, which I love. Looks like he just gets moved. The auto break tackle, those happen. Bad tackling for him. 34 overran it, and then did like a leap up in the air. But Edmonds is trash. All right, that's something that I do want to point out. They pointed this out in the Patrick Mahomes video that they put out earlier for like teasing it in the Xbox, I guess, video conference, where we saw he's reaching for the goal line. I think reach for the goal line is something, you know how in previous years there's no contextual awareness that our players have around the goal line to reach for the ball. So it looks like they did add that this year. The ability once you're near it, kind of reach the ball out. It might, and hopefully it's like user input. If not, then it's kind of like, okay, kind of cool, the CPU taking it. Hopefully there might be a button to reach for the goal line that we can do it if we're close. We just hit the button and they reach. You know, obviously there's fumble opportunities, but will be kind of cool. See what they do with that. So moving forward a little bit, Lamar, cover athlete, flexing on us. All out control, ball carrier, stick skill like we talked about. He's hurdling over, dude. We'll see if hurdles are popular. I don't remember a year where hurdles were amazing. I guess a few years ago where hit sticks low were causing fumbles. Before they patched that, people would hurdle over them, and that was awesome. I loved hurdles. When hit sticks low, a lot of people did it, like this stuff. I love that. I love that. Trucking's been bad for a couple years, or at least this year. I think last year trucking was okay. 18 trucking was really good. They had to patch it, I believe, mid-year. At least air trucking. There was a juke under there too. So they're basically showing us a lot of animations that we have. We'll see how responsive. This guy looks like he got put into an animation. So it is what it is. There's Barkley making nice moves, hurdling, jumping over dudes that are going low to stop him. There he is, more moves. Kamara catching the ball. It's not unusual. Russell breaking tackles, reaching for the goal line. All right, okay. Here's something. New pass rush control. Now, I don't know what control means, but pass rush, they did talk about having more pass rush moves. So, like, we'll see all the different moves that the guys are making. I said this for a few years now. It's kind of cool, like, it would be cool to have guys, like, you know how Madden right now is so much like win-loss. Either you win, you get an instant shed, you get to the quarterback like that, like these things, or you lose and you just don't get to the quarterback until you shed like 5 seconds later. So, it's kind of neat that they're doing this. I'm hoping there's like more like minutia in there. Like sometimes you'll win, but you'll fail because you like go past the quarterback. So the quarterback steps up, you'll lose. You'll kind of like lose your footing maybe if you do like a 50-50 win-loss. But anyways, next one, realistic open field tackling. I don't know what realistic means, but open field tackling definitely needed an upgrade, right? We saw ball carriers run up to guys like Patrick Willis, cut right in front of his face within like a yard of him, and he wouldn't even try for it, and he'd just be like, oh, I guess you win. So like, I love it that they're increasing tackling here, because that was a major issue in the game, that the guys would not tackle very well. But that's something that's hard to show in like a cinematic, how good tackling is. So we'll see what kind of new animations they're bringing in tackling. Taking them down, big hits, swats. Nothing too crazy here. Looks like they're they're doing a little bit of swatting in the air. So maybe there's better DB play, so people can't do swerve catches, which you're kind of catching on the old Jemaya scheme. Strike your pose. Couldn't care about this less. User control celebrations. Fortnite's awesome for their stuff, and I hate that instead of like all the great things that Fortnite has done with content, with engaging events, they chose the celebrations. So it's probably just some like low-hanging fruit. They did this a little last year too, but that's the advertising. Wait. What edition was that? There is the MVP edition. So that looks like one of the editions. They haven't teased what kind of editions are coming out, but the MVP edition looks like it's going to be one of them. I believe we had one last year just like that, and that's the end. That's the ending graphic. So overall, it doesn't sell me. The trailer does not sell me on Madden 21. It looks like Madden 20.2. And or Madden 20.1 would have been funny. God, I always fuck up jokes. All right, so Madden 20.1 is what we're looking at right now. But here's the thing. I'm totally okay, and I've said this for years. I'm totally okay if Madden 20, Madden 19, Madden 18, if they take like a year to fundamentally like balance, fix the game, make it better overall, rather than putting like the back of the box features. So I'm not seeing a whole lot of great like wow me back of the box features. The only one I really hate is the long shot that they keep doing for some reason, and they don't just make it into a park. That's the only one that I'm kind of like, okay, that kind of sucks. But if they just fine-tune the gameplay, if they kind of balance it, like, they're not going to say to a casual audience in a trailer, hey, we patched rollout corners. Hey, we balanced stretch, dive. Defense linemen don't just get driven back 2 yards at the start of every play. So dive is balanced. Like, they can't really market that. So the fact that they're not saying, like, what kind of improvements to the gameplay in their cinematic trailer, I'm okay. I'm fine with them kind of like chilling with that and just going kind of like, hey, cool stuff. These are the things that we added, but our balanced talks are coming. So if it's well balanced, I'm gonna love it. Gameplay just needs to be solid, rock solid, kind of like simulation football to a point. Obviously, the third person omniscient cam isn't anything like on defense and quarterbacking. It's never be perfect simulation because we're not in the helmets outside of like those old superstars. But I guess I can only remain hopeful. Isn't anything crazy? No. But I'm hoping we got a lot of fine-tunings. Because can you imagine Madden 20 with just those changes that I talked about? Just the changes of balancing, of making plays like not overpowered. Offensive linemen find their blocks. That's what I'm most noticed about. They don't talk about a revamped offensive line AI for catching blocks, contain blitzes. Although sad to say, big men don't sell copy. Like you don't see fat men on the cover of like the hottest man in the world. So it's all the skill positions and all these animations that make people buy games. Sorry, linemen, you just ain't pretty. That's why they call you the Hogs. But that's it for my reaction to this trailer. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't. But thanks for watching Call to Action. See you tomorrow.